Hello everybody, it's me Heather and it's Makeup of the Day Monday. So I'm just going to talk to you about everything I'm playing with on my face today, give you a little mini reviews. I really try to shop my stash when I do these videos and pull out some items that I haven't used in a while or I haven't used a lot. And I got some interesting items in here, and some of these items you might get a little sick of seeing, but they're just what I'm really into right now. So let me just jump right in. So I have, like most of us makeup addicts, I have quite a few little samples and trial size and travel size items that seem to, kind of multiply and not really get used. So I saw this primer today. This is the Tarte Clean Slate 12-Hour Brightening Primer. And this is actually a primer I do like. This is a water-based primer that has a little bit of pearl in it. So when you apply it to your skin, it has a little bit of that, I don't know if you see it, but there's like a little bit of pink iridescence to it, and it just brightens your skin. So this is really nice to use underneath a lot of foundations, just to give it that extra oomph. Gives it a little bit of that light reflecting mojo, and it just makes your skin look really flawless. So I actually really like this, and I recommend it for pretty much everybody. It's really something worth trying. Essence Match to Cover Cream Concealer. This has been in my stash for a minute and I haven't pulled it out in a while. So it has two shades, as you can see here. This one's a little bit warmer, got a little bit more yellow in it. This one's obviously brighter, it's got a little bit more pink in it, but you can obviously mix the two to get a different shade. I actually just used the warmer one, and I used it underneath my eye area, did my usual humongous triangle and just blended that out lightly. I applied it with a concealer brush and then just blended it out with my finger. And this is actually quite nice. It's very lightweight, very affordable. You can get it at Ulta or different drugstores throughout the United States. Just depends on where you live. I've heard some people say they have it at Walgreens or H-E-B down in Texas and Mexico. So if you can find it, it's definitely worth grabbing, getting a try too. It's not super duper full coverage, but it's definitely got a nice brightening effect, and it can definitely bring, take your makeup up a notch if you're looking for a little bit more coverage or brightening. These are actually really nice. Okay, this foundation is one of those foundations. When this first came out, I could not wait to try it and to get it. This is probably maybe the third or fourth time I've worn it since I've owned it. So it's been around a little over a year now, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. And when it comes down to it, I just really don't like mineral or powder foundations. I just never really grab for these. Although this is a pretty good color match, and I do like that it has the little mesh. I really like the brush that it has. They call this an air buki. You just push it in there, and you're able to just, blend this into your skin. I don't know. It's just, the problem I have a lot of times with powder foundations or mineral foundations is after I apply them throughout the day, my skin gets really, really, really oily for some reason. It gets really shiny. There's something about these that just activate my sweat glands, because any other day, any other foundation I wear, I have pretty much normal skin. I have, pretty much, just normal / combination skin. I do not get excessively oily whatsoever. But whenever I wear any kind of powder or mineral foundation like this, within a few hours, my skin is just like greaseball city, like my entire face, not just the T-zone, just everywhere. It gets really, really oily. So I wanted to go ahead and give this a try anyways, just to see if that's still the case, since I haven't worn any type of mineral or powder foundation in a while. And we'll just see how it goes. As you can see, even though I have rather enlarged pores, this one does a pretty nice job of actually kind of minimizing my pores, so it's nice in that aspect. And what else can I say? It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It really looks quite nice. After you apply this, you don't need to spray it down with water or spray toner or a dewy setting spray, because it really does have just like a nice sheen to it. But I don't know. We'll just see how it goes throughout the day. So, eyeshadow primer. You're probably sick of seeing this. I use this in so many videos. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadow primer potion in anti-aging. I use this almost every single time I wear eyeshadow. It's just, even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, a lot of times I wear it. I love this. So that's all I'm going to say about it, because it's in almost every video. my eyeshadow today. I love my eyeshadow. I'm addicted to this. So I'm going to try to make this almost the last time you see this in a video, because I don't want you guys to get sick of seeing the same things in every video. But this is the NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Desdemona. And today I'm wearing it wet and dry. I'm wearing it wet on my lids, and then I blended it out dry. So first what I did is I applied it dry all over, applied it dry to my lids, blended it out. So this is all just one color. And then I went back and, oops, I actually wanted to show you that. Let me grab the brush and I'll show you. Here's what I wanted to show you. So I'm using the NARS brush. This is the number, I believe, 49. You don't have to use a NARS brush. Just a nice little flat panel brush will do the trick. And I really wanted to swatch this for you guys, because I did a swatch of this on my Instagram originally, and I didn't do a good swatch. I'm going to admit that now. Now I look at that picture on Instagram, and they both look the same. So the brush is still a little damp, but it should be okay. So I'm just going to take the dry side, and I'm going to swatch this on my hand for you so you can see the dry. These have excellent pigmentation. It's very, very shimmery, kind of like a satin finish. So there's the dry swatch, and I just love this color. I'm going to show you how it looks when it goes wet. So I'm using Fix Plus, and I'm just going to spray this sucker. There you go. Super wet. And this is the side of my eyeshadow that I decide to use for wet. Because once you do get these shadows, or most eyeshadows wet, it does change the texture. So always pick a side that's your wet side and your dry side. And let me swatch this for you now. There you go. So you can definitely see a difference now between the dry swatch and the wet swatch. So I applied it dry all over my lid, and then I blended it out. And then I went back, got my brush wet, and I applied it wet on my lids. And I love how the look I got out of just this one eyeshadow. These eyeshadows are a little expensive. They are like $29, damn near $30 for an eyeshadow. Treat yourself to at least one. I treated myself to one, and I'm so glad I did. I love it, and I want more of them, but I will collect them slowly over time, because NARS can eat my wallet really fast. But love it. Definitely worth trying out. The brush too is amazing, but any flat panel brush will do. You don't have to get the NARS one, but this is a really amazing brush. Like, they weren't joking when they knew to create a brush that just knew how to maximize the effect of that product. And then another NARS product. There's a couple NARS products in this video today. So for my eyeliner, I'm actually using the NARS Eye Paint in Snake Eyes. I love this. It is like a black with green shimmer, and I just, love it. You can wear it as a cream eyeshadow. Today I opted to wear it as an eyeliner. Love it. This mascara is not a mascara I hear a lot of people talking about. When I do hear people talk about it, they don't seem to like it. I actually really like it. This is the Bombshell Volume by LashBlast. Covergirl. This is the 2-in-1, or I should say just the 2-step one. So you apply this one, their big rubber brush. This is really good at separating your lashes and just adding color to it. Just really a little bit of length, but not like, I don't feel like it's a really voluminous mascara. Even though it says it's supposed to be volume, I don't feel like it really gives you a lot of volume. But it just gives that nice separation and definition I really like. And then, so I did 2 coats of that on my upper lashes, 1 coat on my bottom lashes. And then the number 2, all it seems to really do is make your lashes blacker, but I like it. So I literally just put like 1 coat of that after that. So I actually really like this mascara. I think people don't like it because of the name, Bombshell Volume. It makes it sound like you're just going to have the thickest, longest, most, la lashes. And it doesn't do that, but I do like the look that I get from this. So there is that. Eyebrows is another item. I use this in almost every video. You're going to get sick of hearing about it, so I'll just go over it really quick. Tarte, I'm using the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. I use taupe and medium brown. I use taupe in the front, and then I use medium brown towards the ends. So that's what is on my brows. Eventually, I am going to try some other products. I promise eventually I'll get around to it. Alright, this one I'm still not sure how I feel about it. And you guys can let me know. Because I know some of you are brutally honest. But that's good. We need that. So, this is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer. And a lot of people say that this is a dupe for NARS, Laguna, and I think that's supposed to be Orgasm. You guys let me know. But this one is in Turks, Caicos from e.l.f. And it's supposed to be the Contouring Blush and Bronzer. I used this on the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and I used it up through here. It is just so glittery. I don't know. I am just not feeling it. I think it's just too pink to be a highlight for me, I think. I mean, you know, I like to try different things and keep an open mind. I mean, hey, you guys have seen me with blue and lips and black lips, so, you know, I'm pretty open-minded about trying different unconventional colors for makeup. I don't think I'm really crazy about using this as a highlight. I just don't think it is the right shade for me. I think this actually looks a lot better probably on a deeper skin tone than mine, because I'm wearing the bronzer, and it is really intense, as you can see. Sorry, I'm running out of space here. That bronzer is really intense. And the other thing, again, it's really glittery. So, I wore this bronzer in a lot of places, and I can't decide if I like it or if it's too intense. But along my jawline, and you can probably see it really well across my forehead. So, I don't know how I feel about this. It's really, 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 really well pigmented. A little too pigmented, if that makes any sense. But you can blend it out. But I don't know how I feel about this. I've had this for a while. I've had this probably, yikes, maybe 2 years. And I don't get a lot of stuff from e.l.f. because a lot of their stuff just does not appeal to me. There's nothing wrong with them, but I think we all just have brands that we don't really purchase from because they just don't really appeal to us. Anyways, my blush is a NARS product, and like I said, I'm going to try to make this one of the last videos that you see this blush in because I'm in love with it. This is Unlawful, and like I said, it is just like a warm nude pink with silver glitter. You can see it very prominently on my cheeks today. I love this blush. It's just, I love it. Okay, lips. I'm testing out a new product, but I'll just go ahead and say a little bit about it. So I'm actually wearing a lip liner just as a regular lip liner. This is from MUA Makeup Academy. This is exclusive at CVS in the United States. This is not available from Makeup Academy UK. This is the United States version, and it goes on pretty decent. This shade is in Nude. Sorry guys, I'm running out of places to swatch. This shade is in Nude, so I'm just using this really to hold this lip color in, but has a nice texture to it. The pigmentation's pretty decent. And this is the High Shine. Oops, I got some powder on it. This is the High Shine. Sorry, my finger's all dirty now. Ew. This is the High Shine lipstick from MUA or Makeup Academy, also exclusively at CVS. This is in the shade Coral. This is on my lips right now. I do like this. The pigmentation on this is quite good. You do need to wear a lip liner with it because it will migrate after a while. It will go outside your natural lip line if you don't wear a lip liner. But I love the way this feels. It has a very, very, very glossy finish. It stays wet. It does not dry down. So you do need a lip liner with this. And then another little sample from Tarte that I found in my collection. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I wanted to go ahead and tone down some of the glitter and the bronze and what I got going on here today. So I just took this with a dual fiber stippling brush and just brush that all over to help tone that down. And also throughout the day, if I start getting oily from this foundation, instead of piling on more foundation, I'll probably use this to absorb excess oil. And that is it. This is my makeup of the day Monday. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the products. Any suggestions for products you guys think I should try? Let me know what you guys think about this e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer. Do you guys love it? Do you hate it? Do you think this looks awful on me? Because I don't know. I'm still debating. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.